tackling that. Face the storm with resilience, and with your brilliance, you will conquer all. Every time you fall, you rise up standing tall. Gotta give it your all. If things ever get rough, then don't you give up. There's a hero inside of you. If you look deep inside, I'm sure you will find the hero that lies in you. You're a hero, strong like a lion, full of strength to carry on. You're a hero, you're a survivor, don't give up so easy now. Never be afraid to be bold. Your conscience clear, cause your heart's made of gold, yeah. Don't you believe the lies that you were told. Just trust in the Father, watch things unfold for you. In everything you do, to yourself you must stay true. Cause you were born to be great. If things ever get rough, then don't you give up. There's a hero inside of you. If you look deep inside, I'm sure you will find. If things ever get rough, then don't you give up. There's a hero inside of you. If you look deep inside, I'm sure you will find the hero that lies in you. You're a hero, strong like a lion, full of strength to carry on. You're a hero, you're a survivor, don't give up so easy now. One step forward, no looking back. Every stumbling block, you're tackling that. Face the storm with resilience, and with your brilliance, you will conquer all. Every time you fall, you rise up standing tall. Gotta give it your all. If things ever get rough, then don't you give up. There's a hero inside of you. If you look deep inside, I'm sure you will find the hero that lies in you. You're a hero, strong like a lion, full of strength to carry on. You're a hero, you're a survivor, don't give up so easy now. Never be afraid to be bold. Your conscience clear, cause your heart's made of gold, yeah. Don't you believe the lies that you were told. Just trust in the Father, watch things unfold for you. In everything you do, to yourself you must stay true. Cause you were born to be great. If things ever get rough, then don't you give up. There's a hero inside of you. If you look deep inside, I'm sure you will find the hero that lies in you. You're a hero, strong like a lion, full of strength to carry on. You're a hero, you're a survivor, don't give up so easy now. Keep your hopes and dreams alive. Don't you ever lose a try. Show them that you're great. If things ever get rough, don't you give up. There's a hero inside of you. If you look deep inside, I'm sure you will find the hero that lies in you. You're a hero, strong like a lion, full of strength to carry on. You're a hero, you're a survivor, don't give up so easy now.
Grenada, Carrico, Petey, Monica, and the world. It is my pleasure to be back with you for another day, for another Mikey Live, folks. And of course, I do hope that you're having fun. I hope that the day has brought you whatever it is that you were hoping for. And of course, that tomorrow is going to be likewise. Now, folks, we have to tell you a lot about what's making the news here in Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and the rest of the world. In the headlines, Stamp CC registration and orientation for Carrico campus. Also, search is still on for missing German. NDC holds a silent protest in the city. Brazil bans most burning for 60 days to curb the Amazon fire. Dorian heads to the United States as well. Mommy, I'm gone. A story from Barbados we'll tell you about. And of course, we have a lot more to tell you right here on Mikey Live, folks. If you have not yet done so, please share the business. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody else that the program has started. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on cable TV. We are on our website, MikeyLive.com. We are on Digicel app. The My Digicel app, of course. So there are many different ways that you can view the Mikey Live program. There's no excuse why you're missing out on the best news in the Caribbean. We have no horse in the race. We tell you as it is. It is the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Folks, brace yourself. You see, when we come back, it's real news in all your little... Oh, I have a little lint on my shoulder, but I forgot to take up my lint. Anyway... Folks, we're going to come back in a moment. When we come back, it's real news, man. Take all the time now. We fix up the thing nice, man.
From the restaurant to your stomach fast.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
For me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Make this carnival a special one with Spice Isle Jewelry. This is the sale you've been waiting for. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grandans to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with a friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold and trading. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or even someone special this carnival with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, operating since 1986, and we do so with pride.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktops, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
All right, so we are indeed bringing value home audio. So again, we'd like to officially welcome you to the program. For the first time viewers, don't just make it today alone. You're looking at the program, all right? And come back again. You know, we appreciate everybody being on the program. Your brothers and sisters, we're all one big happy family. Now, the first thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, the Royal Grenada Police Force people. Now, The Royal Grenada Police Force will be conducting live ammunition training at the Pearls Airstrip Camp Raymond Pearls, St. Andrew on Friday, 30th August, that's tomorrow, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Now, animal owners and the general public, you are advised to exercise extreme caution should use of the surrounding areas be an absolute necessity. Now, we need to give you an update, boy, for the people and them in the south, well, in St. George's, particularly those of you in Rady. We have received update from Nawasa. Let me show all of the picture, man. Yes, we're looking pretty. Now, from Nawasa, they say that work is progressing on the construction of a 100,000 gallon reinforced concrete water storage tank. I'm making it up. 100,000 gallon reinforcement concrete water storage tank at the Rady Water Treatment Plant in George, where the current capacity is 6,000 gallons. All right, so you see that? No people. Now, this is the third phase of the Rady Water Treatment Plant upgrade. In 2018, 2 new reinforced concrete filtration tanks were constructed, increasing output and water quality. Now, over $300,000 is being expended on this phase of the project. I'll give him a clap, no man. From 6,000 gallons to 100,000. That in terms of the reinforcement, you know. So I think that's going to be good, and that is not going to only benefit the people of Rady, just that you know. All right. That's where I come from, you know. From Rady, there meet people and them, you know. I used to be going down with them like a bicycle, well, tricycle with them people with them plastic wheel and thing from Rady Junction, and it's road go down Mount Parnassus. Now, TAMCC registration and orientation for the Kariakou campus, and we need to tell you about that. Now, 1. TAMCC registration continues tomorrow, Friday, August 30th, at the Kariakou campus from 9 a.m. and that will go until 3 p.m. All right, guys. Secondly, TAMCC mandatory orientation for all registered students at the Kariakou campus will be held on Wednesday, September 4th, 2019 from 9 a.m. Now, TAMCC application period continues at the St. Patrick campus, and please know that the requirements for the St. Patrick campus are not the same as other campuses. Therefore, all applicants, you are welcome to apply regardless of educational status. And the Teacher Education Department is making a special appeal to all interested persons to apply. The requirements of 5 CSEC subjects, including English, mathematics, a science, and a social science. Right, how are we looking? We are moving on. Now, the next thing that we need to tell Oli about, boy, is the Grenada Tourism Authority, the GTA, under the Tourist and Beach Vending Act number 18 of 2001, reminds all licensed spice and craft vendors from Annadale Waterfall, Melville Street Mall, Grand and Spice and Craft Markets, Fort Frederick, Granitang National Park, Concord Waterfall, and the Pier Burns Point about the renewal of the license for the period 2019 to 2020. Now, renewal of your license will commence on, have commenced, in fact, it was on the 26th of August 2019 and continues through to the 30th of September 2019. Mondays to Fridays between the hours of 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the GTA's Quality Assurance Department, Burns Point, St. George's. Now, the GTA has created a one-stop shop at its Burns Point location where stakeholders can apply for a license, pay their annual license fee, take their ID photographs, and collect their certificates and decals. Now, all spice vendors must also certify their spice packages with the Grenada Bureau of Standards in order to secure their license. Now, this certificate can be done at the Grenada Bureau of Standard headquarters, Queen's Park, Mondays and Tuesdays between the hours of 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at a cost of $20. The certificate must be presented to the GTA for licensing for the 2019-2020 cruise ship season. For further information, please contact the Quality Assurance Department of the GTA, and that will be at telephone number 440-2001 or 440-2279. Pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean, collaborating with all Grenadians to promote tourism, they say. All right, we are moving on. How are we looking for time? All only pling plang on the program. What is really going on the program? All only texting me. What the jail? All right, good. Let me see what they're writing there. Grenada in the top 6 travel destinations for fall 2019. Come and tell me that now. Yeah, I mean. Anyway, Olia, yeah, let's go. The search is still on, people, for a German, you know, and they are asking for your help. You see, the longer we take, you know, the more nervous the people get. All right. So a land and marine search is still on for a German national who was reported missing by her 76-year-old husband. Here's the picture on your screen. Annie Margaret Ninabear, 66 years, was last seen on Monday, 26 August 2019 at about 2 p.m. sitting on the beach side in the vicinity where the family yacht has been docked at Old Harbour, Westerhall, St. David. She is about 5 feet 10 inches tall and was last seen wearing a black shorts and black t-shirt. She also has a ponytail hairstyle. Now, the search party comprises police officers, the Grenada Coast Guard, and volunteers, including other yachters. Now, anyone seeing Annie or has any information about her whereabouts, you are asked to contact the St. David's Police Station at 444-6224, Central Police Station at 440-2244, Criminal Investigations Department at 440-3921, Police Hotline at 444-1958, or you can call 911. Or they are saying that you may also call the nearest police station. We are moving on, folks, here on Mikey Live. Now, the next thing that we need to tell all about, boy, protests in the city today, boy. The National Democratic Congress has announced held their picketing in front of the Republic Bank in the city, people. They still stood there just around midday with placards, and they say that they're protesting corruption, against corruption from the government, the ruling NNP. Now, this is a series of protests that they are doing. People, look at the placards. They drew the attention of media houses and things. So, you know, media houses came out and they do the little business and the little business and the business. You understand? Yes, man. So they say you have to let your voices be heard. You can't just stay there and just hush up your mouth and then can have business.
Yes, folks. You've been asking what the NDC has been doing. This is what the NDC is doing. We are dealing with corruption issues in Grenada. You want to know what we're doing? This is what we're doing. Somebody has to stand up to Keith Mitchell and NNP corruption. The NDC is standing up to NNP corruption in Grenada. You want to know what we're doing? This is what we're doing. What are you doing? Are you happy with the state of Grenada? Are you happy with the state of Grenada at this point in time, brothers and sisters? Join the picket. Be out here. Take a stand. You good? Eric, that's the first thing for people. Take a stand, brothers and sisters. Grenada belongs to all of us. All of us. We have a right to be out here. When we're not happy, we must say we're not happy. Nobody will stop you from saying that you're not happy.
As I say, many of them have children and
This is the NDC.
good book says, whatever evil you do on the face of the earth, you will pay for it. Your children will great grandchildren.
This is the NDC, folks. Standing up for you, standing up for democracy in Grenada, Carriacou, and Pidimati. This is us. Where are you? What are you doing? You must join the fight. End the corruption now. Every day is a new scandal. Every day, brothers and sisters, another scandal under the new National Party. You all happy with that? We're not happy with that. We are here to say enough is enough. Join us. Join us, brothers and sisters. Don't make your head hard in the face of corruption. Don't make these people feel that they own you and they own the place. Don't ever make them cause you to hush. No way.
Folks, and that's the voice of the former PRO of the National Democratic Congress, Mr. Randall Robertson. Folks, they say you have to stay tuned to find out where next they will be holding their protest or picketing, as they say. We are moving on now. Well, yeah, the Amazon continues to burn, burn, burn. And so we are learning today that Brazil banned most legal fires for land clearing for 60 days in an attempt to stop the burning that has devastated parts of the Amazon region. Now, the decree prohibiting the fires was signed by the president and followed international criticism international criticisms of his handling of the environmental crisis. All right, so folks, at least we are seeing that steps are being made there to basically curb that situation there. It's been getting really out of hand. So at least that's some good news there. All right, so folks, the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, Dorian, I don't know why they didn't just call it Storm Dorian. All they really like to complicate things. I show you that. Let me that talk there. What I'm saying is, all they really like to complicate things. Just call it thing Dorian. You know, you have to complicate it and put an N in the end to make it a man. Everything that is good is man. Yeah? You think all of the plan all the thing. I know about we make all it out long time. You understand? Yeah. Simply put if a name is a name, eh? And if a name is a name, Doria could have worked. But no. All you have to make a man look bad. And if you ask me to, Doria may be a black man too. All wicked. Anyway, people, on a serious note, Olia, Dorian is heading to the United States. And the US needs to keep a close watch as the weather system continues to increase in strength. Now the forecast is for Dorian to become a major storm before making landfall on the mainland, the United States. We have a report from our good friends at the HTS News Force. That's out there in St. Lucia. I might move to St. Lucia.
Hurricane Dorian, which just spurred as it passed over St. Lucia, has now grown in intensity and is roaring towards the United States mainland, with landfall expected by Monday morning. Dorian is forecast to be a Category 4 hurricane when it hits the Atlantic coast of the United States. Since its passage over St. Lucia Tuesday morning, a few Caribbean islands have felt the effects of the storm, chief among them the British and US Virgin Islands. Puerto Rico did not receive the direct hit that the island feared. Dorian simply skirted its Atlantic coast, dumping some rain but doing little damage. On Thursday, Dorian was moving northwards in the Atlantic with sustained winds of up to 85 miles per hour. Dorian is being further strengthened by the warm waters, with Grand Bahama Island in its immediate sight. Hurricane Dorian is now forecast to become a Category 4 storm, with sustained winds of around 130 miles per hour, when it makes its expected landfall in the United States on Monday. According to the National Hurricane Center, this is likely to be somewhere along Florida's Atlantic coast. The United States National Hurricane Center is warning residents in the Florida area to be ready before Sunday. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.
Thank you very much, Stanley. Yeah, I might move to St. Lucia. Anyway, y'all need to listen to the people who are constantly on the program. Y'all need to take your head out of the gutter. When I said I wanted to move in St. Lucia, I meant to collaborate with HTS News Force to further my journalism career. But y'all head so deep in the gutter, I know y'all are thinking something else. I just know it. Anyway, lately that talk there. You hear? Y'all want to get people in trouble. You know what I mean? And I'm innocent. Alright. Y'all take your head out of the gutter. No, serious. Purge. Oh yeah. Let's get into. I know what y'all thinking. Don't come and tell me nothing. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. And what's his face? What face? He can't even tell a good lie. Alright. Anyway, let's leave that story there. Now the picture on your screen, we want to tell you about this young man, okay? Good. Y'all, let's get serious. Y'all distracted me. Let's get serious. Mommy, the title of this is Mommy, I Gone. Okay? And that's a story that we monitored from Barbados. Alright? A St. George mother, puzzled by the disappearance of her young adult son, is longing to see his face again, crying out that her body was feeling tired from worrying about where Rahim 1 Ward 22 would be. Barbara Durant Lane told the Barbados Today at her Cottage Grove St. George home, the only way she would begin to feel better was if she got some form of closure. She says, every day as it goes by, for me, it gets harder because the days are longer and I still don't know where he is. No concrete evidence, nothing. At least I think I would feel better if I get closure, whether he comes dead or alive. I will get closure. I want to see him, Durant Lane said. Now, then, addressing her missing son directly, she said, Rahim, if you can hear me, come home. I would please like him to come home. Calling his phone, and it kept going into voicemail up to yesterday morning. After that, it just cutting off. Durant Lane said what she believes to be a nightmare started at around 2 a.m. last Saturday when police knocked on her door and informed her that there was a shooting in St. Andrew and her son was in the victim's company. The injured individual had to receive medical attention, she said, but her son has not been seen or heard since. She recalled that the last time she saw her son was after 5 p.m. on Friday when he told her, "Mommy, I'm gone," or "Mommy, I gone." She said she knew he was headed to his grandmother's house at Walker's Valley, where he was raised and where most of his friends live. According to Ward's grandmother, he left her house at around 9:30 p.m. Durant Lane further explained that the mother of Ward's 1-year-old daughter heard him at around 10:30 p.m. when he sent her a message via WhatsApp asking what his daughter was doing. As she held her granddaughter, she told Barbados Today, quote, "I am at a loss as to what transpired. I don't know if he gets shot, if he dead, I don't know anything. For me, this is a situation that I cannot deal with because I don't feel comfortable with him out there and not knowing where he is. I can't sleep. I just cannot sleep. This is his daughter. She's only a year, and I don't know where Rahim is. This is taking a toll on me. I just can't deal with it. I don't know where Rahim is." The mother of two described her son as private and confidential. She said though he was secretive and genuinely quiet, there were times he was jovial. Rahim didn't have any problems, I telling you, she said. Rahim was one of those children that was happy and he had everything on a platter. Rahim didn't have to worry about nothing. I made sure everything was there for him, and if I didn't do it, my mother was Rahim's backbone. I raised Rahim without a father. My husband raised my son, and he is not his father. My mother made sure that Rahim get the best like any child. I really don't know the circumstances surrounding his disappearance. I really wish I knew. Durant Lane said that she did not know her son, and she said that she did not know her son and accounts assistants at the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union to be involved in any trouble though she acknowledged disliking the company he keeps, but she said she has never received a complaint about him. All right. She said, "My problem is certain people he associates himself with. I didn't like it," folks. And this story, it goes on and on and on and on. All they want is to find out what happened to this young boy on your screen, and they're asking for help in knowing at least what would have transpired. Folks, we are working on a story. I have received multiple complaints about a stench coming from the Mungay area, and we are due to make a visit there tomorrow to see exactly what's going on. There are several complaints at the mental facility there. Has to undergo this stench night and day, they must say. Night and day, the people say. And they want something to be done ASAP. Now you remember that situation where there was some sort of leakage coming from the housing scheme there, and so on and so on. And there were talks about having it resolved, and then there were talks about it being resolved and so on. But now we are hearing otherwise. So what really going on, we go find out and be able to tell you tomorrow, God's willing, because I ain't know that. I ain't you know what I mean? Yeah? Yes, Mungay, why? They say the place stink. Yeah, Zan. So we go take a look at it, and we go tell all you more. Alright, folks, please permit me to take a short, quick break and return on the program.
From the restaurant to your stomach fast.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
For me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Make this carnival a special one with Spice Isle Jewelry. This is the sale you've been waiting for. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grandans to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with a friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold and trading. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or even someone special this carnival with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, operating since 1986, and we do so with pride.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz-ready finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
Alrighty, thank you very much. And folks, I see that some of all now the cool thing about it is now Facebook tells you who shares the program and who doesn't. Well, it tells you who shares, and if it tells you who shares, then you will know who doesn't, right? So if I don't want to play ting and no share the business, I will know, and I say, oh, that one no share the program, right? Good. Yeah, so I go hang all the general. Anyway, we started a series of we started a program at the beginning of this week where we feature some Grenadian productions, and so we wanted to continue because I think it is the right thing to do, and in an effort to put a little balance to the program, of course, and to give the Grenadian entertainers a little exposure. And so the other day, well, I think it was last year or earlier this year, there was this Palm Tree Corner, a series of productions, acoustic version of soca songs. And so season 2 is here, and I wanted to feature one of those productions. We will for tonight to the road match, Ronnie J. All right, and here is the Palm Tree production, the acoustic version of that song that captured the road match. We're talking about Diagnosis.
If it so happens that I fall asleep for juvie, my phone alarms at 5:20 every morning, so I'll be up in time. I will not get left. You get me, yeah? What's your diagnosis? Where's Frost? Have you seen Frost? Yo, Frost.
See me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, oh you see me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, yeah. I running down in the band, I don't get in left. No sleeping tomorrow night, I don't get in left. Dab me up with the oil, I don't get in left. The doctor diagnosed me with some kind of old sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, oh you see me again, see me again. junking a posy. Jab getting on nosy. Jab turn up on top the speaker, getting on like it's Susie. Jab jump long the chuck the MC ball out boy what it. Hey, hands up in the air, the boy take a shot at the beer. If beating rum was a crime, I sure to get lifetime. Beat it hard, carnival. I can't steal my tal. Jam a gal, go make this sickness minimal. Saltfish in my mouth, and I'm not spitting it out. I running down in the banana, don't get in lift. Don't sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get in lift. Dab me up with the oil and don't get in lift. The doctor diagnosed me with some kind of old sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, no you see me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, yeah. Jab flee again, he lie down flat in a dread. They searching up, down, outside. My family don't die, just load the jab, no man. Might be my last, no man. Beating pan a bucket, pig head in a pram again. If beating rum was a crime, I sure to get lifetime. Beat it hard, carnival. I can't steal my tal. Jam a gal, go make this sickness minimal. Saltfish in my mouth, and I'm not spitting it out. I run it down in the banana, don't get in lift. Go sleeping tomorrow night, I don't get in lift. Dab me up with the oil, I don't get in lift. The doctor diagnosed me with some kind of old sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, no you see me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, yeah. Jab junking a posy, jab getting on nosy. Jab turn up on top the speaker, getting on like it's Susie. Jab jump down the chuck the MC ball out boy what it. Hey, hands up in the air, the boy take a shot at the beer. If beating rum was a crime, I sure to get lifetime. Beat it hard, carnival. I can't steal my tal. Jam a gal, go make this sickness minimal. Saltfish in my mouth, and I'm not spitting it out. I running down in the banana, don't get in lift. Go sleeping tomorrow night, I don't get in lift. Dab me up with the oil, I don't get in lift. The doctor diagnosed me with some kind of old sickness. See me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, no you see me again, see me again, see me again. Up in the band, yeah.
Yes, this is a Palm Tree production, Palm Tree Corner production, folks. I wanted to give them a round of applause for such a very creative, presentation of the the road match of Grenada, the Diagnosis, Rooney J. And of course, they have done a lot of other songs. Probably we'll be able to share another with you on another program. How are we looking for time, people? All right, so here's what. We're taking a very short break. I think it's about 60 seconds, and when we return we have the national report, and then following that the weather. Make this carnival a special one with Spice Isle Jewelry. This is the sale you've been waiting for. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grand Dance to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with a friendly, helpful and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold and trading. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or even someone special this carnival with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, operating since 1986, and we do so with pride. All right, thank you very much. And folks, what we have for you right now is the National Report. And if there's a song that you want us to feature, a local song, then feel free to let us know about it. Here is the National Report.
$5 million Holy Cross RC School project officially handed over. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Thursday, August 29th, I am Rakisha St. Louis. The new U.S. $5.3 million school complex for the Holy Cross RC School in Munich, St. Andrew was officially handed over during a ceremony on Wednesday, August 28th at the new school location adjacent to the original school building. This project is part of the U.S. $32.2 million Disaster Vulnerability Reduction Project. Annette Moore reports on the handing over ceremony, which was attended by Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, government ministers, and other officials.
Work began on the new school building on June 19, 2017, with a sod-turning ceremony which marked the commencement of work on June 23rd of that year. Work was expected to be completed by June 2018, but due to several delays was completed approximately 1 year later in 2019. Principal of the Holy Cross RC School, Edlyn Ruffin Modeste, expressed her gratitude for the new facilities.
Last, we have an environment that is conducive for learning, that is geared towards maximizing its occupants' fullest potentials, and for that we are grateful. This facility provides the ideal learning environment for students and the teaching environment desired and coveted by many.
The prior school building, which was destroyed by Hurricane Ivan in September 2004, housed approximately 200 students. Later in 2004, the school population was relocated to another location about a mile away from the original school grounds in the RC Church Parish Hall, which also serves as a community center for Munich and the surrounding communities.
It was very uncomfortable because termites used to be falling down in our hair, and every Saturdays I have to be washing my hair.
Ministers Pear and Bain Horsford thanked the community, staff of the school, and the parents for their patience during the relocation process.
I therefore wish to recognize and particularly commend the staff, students, and parents for your patience demonstrated. Whilst operations continued in an environment that was visibly deteriorating day by day.
I wish to applaud the parents and guardians who took the decision to keep your children in the Holy Cross RC School, even while the conditions were less than adequate. You gave a new lease. You gave a new lease to life to the school, of life to the school. Your decision is what made today possible.
The school, which is now located on an elevation adjacent to the old school building, comprises a 2-story main building with a single-story annex linked by a covered walkway. The main building contains 8 classrooms on the upper floor and 3 classrooms on the lower floor, a pre-primary school, a computer and audiovisual laboratory, home economics center, staff room, and library. The annex comprises a student washroom, kitchen and lunchrooms, woodwork shop, and storage and janitorial facilities. The school property will also be fenced. Education Minister Honorable Emmeline Pear expressed her hope of seeing an increase in the enrollment at the Holy Cross RC School given the excellent new facilities available. She also encouraged the community to utilize the facility for the pursuit of lifelong learning and noted that this project is one of many in government's efforts to refurbish and rebuild schools damaged by Hurricanes Ivan and Emily. Many of the upcoming rebuilding and refurbishing projects will be executed as part of the CDB-funded Education Enhancement Project, while there is now also institutional support for the purpose of ensuring adequate school maintenance and repairs.
I extend a special thank you. A special thank you to all stakeholders who have supported this rebuilding project. The Ministry of Education now craves your support in the maintenance of this very attractive facility and its environs.
Today, I am extremely pleased to witness the official opening of the Holy Cross RC School. I breathe a sigh of relief as the constant queries from the people of Munich and surrounding areas seeking answers as to when Munich will get its school is something of the past. Having said this, I wish to remind you that an opportunity delayed is not an opportunity denied.
The Prime Minister updated the community on his foundation for giving back to the education sector and community, which is now providing 7-year scholarships to new secondary school students. He spoke on government's achievements in securing funding for social projects to include education. He expressed thanks to educators for their hard work in helping to achieve commendable exam results for 2019 and stated his team's overall commitment to providing equitable access to high-quality education and social services.
I'm so happy for this beautiful facility that you have. And as the minister said, I hope that we'll see more and more students returning back to the community, because it is so easy to be here and to have to take buses up and down to travel to Grenville.
It's very spacious, no accident on the other side. Before they make 2 little footsteps, they reach in the road, and that was dangerous for them. But they have it all here now. So I would like to thank the government of Grenada to finding time out to see us struggling under the tent first, and then in the wooden ply that we had a lot of wood ants eating out the books. We had to just get rid of them. So I want to thank them for that.
It's big and I hope children come and I love it.
It's important, yeah. Shelters, yeah, kitchen, yeah, enough respect.
For the National Report, I'm Annette Moore.
Thank you, Annette. Grenada stands to benefit tremendously from Six Senses Hotel's social responsibility program. The hotel's program is focused on community and educational development and scholarship grants. Six Senses Mohammed Asaria says 1% of the resort's revenue will be placed in a special fund to boost Grenada's economy. He says the fund can be injected into any project or program to enhance communities and the hospitality sector.
Range and Six Senses have agreed on a number of community initiatives, including for 1% of the resort's revenue to be placed in a fund to assist Grenada. Tens of thousands of hours of community service are mandatory upon the hotel employees, as well as a number of hospitality scholarships being granted. This is all in addition to Range's active corporate social responsibility program, which is centered around children, families, entrepreneurs across the communities in which we operate. Our philosophy is simple. You have welcomed us and we must integrate. It is our duty to do so. And by this time next year, you will see this.
The investors will commence the humanitarian project by donating school bags and wheelchairs to schools and the health sector in the coming weeks.
In the next few weeks, we'll be distributing thousands of school bags and hundreds of wheelchairs as our first initiative on the island.
Asaria says the social responsibility program can help to redirect Grenada's focus and reliance on imports.
From the outset, we commit we will integrate with the communities to ensure maximum local consumption and employment. Reliance on imports must be a fading strategy. And as soon as Sixth Sense's operation starts up, we will connect with all categories of producers so the local supply chain can be as effective as possible. Again, you have our word. The benefits of this project will be felt island-wide.
This is the National Report. We'll have more news after the break.
Big business don't participate.
Welcome back. Fifth form and first semester students at TAMCC will be equipped with adequate knowledge on how to survive college on Saturday during an online seminar. The forum has been organized by Ms. Rosalind Douglas, Chief Facilitator of ICON Leadership Seminar and Coaching Services. For the first time, students will get help changing their mindset from secondary school to tertiary life at no cost.
We know students have received the results and they're getting ready to start college, and in some cases have begun. And I really wanted them to have information that can start to shift their mind. They're in a different level of study. It's different from secondary school.
Of course.
And the topics that will be covered during the online seminar, which is on the web-based program Zoom, then we'll be able to cover those important topics.
Douglas says the facilitators will cover topics like study habits, safety, what lecturers expect, and building a resume. She says the online platform Zoom will be an interactive one.
The great thing about Zoom is that they can ask questions, they can type questions and use emojis to say thumbs up, I understand, and that makes it interactive with myself and the different speakers.
Parents will also be engaged during the seminar. Douglas says the sessions will help parents make the transition and support their child's tenure at the college.
I say parents because their child has been in high school or secondary school for 5 years. They've been used to the routine. I understand that some parents can feel disconnected, not quite clear in terms of what new needs their child may have. And so being part of that process in hearing this information can indeed be useful.
The seminar runs from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, August 31st. Finally, in the news, a report on the status of styrofoam and plastic bag bans in the wider Caribbean, published by the UN's Caribbean Environment Program, states that the Caribbean is the second most plastic-contaminated sea in the world after the Mediterranean Sea. Estimations of the volume of plastic waste in the region range from 600 to 1,414 plastic items per square kilometer in different locations. In the Caribbean, plastic waste makes up a large proportion of debris reaching the sea from sources on land. In the ocean, it harms marine life, threatens ecosystems, health, and the region's tourism-based economy. The report states that plastic pollution not only diminishes the natural beauty for which the islands are known, it also compromises the role of the ocean as a provider of food, other resources, and livelihoods. In February 2017, the United Nations Environment Program launched the Clean Seas campaign to engage governments, the public, civil society, and the private sector in the fight against marine plastic litter. It aimed to address the root cause of marine litter by targeting the production and consumption of non-recoverable and single-use plastic by engaging citizens to address the problem in their daily lives. By April 2019, 9 countries in the wider Caribbean region had joined 60 other nations in the Clean Seas campaign. They include Grenada, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, and Barbados. That story just ended the National Report for today, Thursday, August 29th. Let's recap the top story. $5 million Holy Cross RC School project officially handed over. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
All right, thank you very much, Rakisha, and let us take a look at the weather. This is a generic weather, all right? It says here that winds are in St. George's 13 kilometers per hour, humidity 82%, and precipitation 8%. The current temperature in St. George's 28 degrees Celsius. We are seeing that the minimum temperature tonight is going to be about 27 degrees Celsius. That's pretty warm if you ask me. So that's what it's going to be like for tonight. So yeah, boy, woo, put on the fans, man. Put on the fans. All right, folks, let's say hi to a few people who are currently on the live. Let's say hello to Angel, Eunice, and Irma. We also want to say hello to Michelle, Michi, Zaka, Patsy, Shireen. Who else we have here? Kireen. We have Charlene. Who else we have with us? So we have Veronica, we have Ezran, we have Hazel, we have Joyous, we have Noreen. Do we say Noreen? And John, Veron, and everyone else on the program. We have exhausted all our time, so we gotta run. All right. Take care of yourselves, guys. And Jade, I see that you're there, right? Well, right? So big up to you, Jade, and everybody else. Eugenia. All right, Ruth, and everyone else, Joycelyn, and everyone else. We want to say thank you for joining us. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mom and the family, hello as well. 1, 0. We all say ja. No. Good night, everyone.